The moon hung low in the ink-black sky, casting an ethereal glow over the desolate town as Emily's hesitant footsteps echoed through the silent streets. Legends of a haunted house, nestled at the outskirts of the forgotten neighborhood, had whispered through the town's collective consciousness for generations. Tonight, driven by an insatiable curiosity and an unyielding sense of adventure, Emily finally mustered the courage to confront the chilling tales and uncover the truth that lay shrouded in the shadows. The night air felt heavy with anticipation as Emily approached the looming silhouette of the dilapidated mansion. Its once majestic architecture now succumbed to the ravages of time, its grandeur fading into a haunting semblance of its former glory. The wind whispered through the cracks in its decaying walls, as if carrying secrets that only the house could comprehend. Undeterred by the foreboding aura that clung to the atmosphere, Emily stepped across the threshold and into the realm of the unknown. As she ventured deeper into the eerie corridors, her senses sharpened, acutely attuned to the subtle shifts in the atmosphere. The air grew colder, sending a chill coursing through her veins, and an indescribable heaviness settled around her, like a shroud of despair. Shadows seemed to take on a life of their own, dancing and flickering in the corners of her vision, as if concealing hidden secrets within their fluid movements. Whispers, faint at first but growing in intensity, wafted through the air, their origin eluding her grasp. Emily's heart pounded in her chest as she pressed on, her determination and curiosity eclipsing any semblance of fear that threatened to consume her. With each step she took, the weight of the past bore down on her, as if the very walls held the memories of forgotten souls, yearning to be heard, their stories etched into the fabric of the house itself. A door creaked in the distance, startling Emily and causing her pulse to quicken. She followed the sound, her path illuminated by the flickering candlelight that guided her way. The room she entered appeared to be frozen in time, adorned with dusty relics and faded portraits that bore witness to an era long gone. Paintings adorned the walls, their subjects locked in eternal gazes that sent shivers down her spine. Suddenly, as if in response to Emily's presence, the candles flickered, and the room was plunged into darkness. Emily's heart skipped a beat, and her breath caught in her throat as a cold gust of wind brushed against her cheek. Panic threatened to consume her, but she clutched her flashlight tightly, its weak beam cutting through the impenetrable darkness, casting eerie shadows on the peeling wallpaper. In the dim light, the portraits seemed to come alive, their eyes once dull now gleaming with an otherworldly glow, following her every move with an unyielding intensity. Whispers filled the room, their voices overlapping, their words indistinguishable but filled with an unmistakable malevolence. The air crackled with an eerie energy, as if the very essence of the house was alive and pulsating with a dark power. Emily's voice quivered as she called out into the abyss, her words swallowed by the hushed murmurs that seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves. But no answer came, only an intensifying sense of unease that settled deep within her bones. Summoning her dwindling courage, Emily pressed on, guided by an invisible force that seemed to lead her deeper into the heart of the house. It was as if the house itself had a story to tell, a tale of sorrow and longing, and Emily was determined to listen, to uncover the truth that lay concealed within its labyrinthine corridors. Finally, she reached a room bathed in an ethereal glow, as if illuminated by a spectral light. The whispers crescendoed, almost deafening, filling her ears with a symphony of voices that resonated deep within her soul. And there, standing before her, was the embodiment of the house's darkness, a ghostly figure, its form translucent and haunting, like an echo from the past. Emily's breath caught in her throat as she met the entity's piercing gaze. Its eyes gleamed with hunger, its presence exuding a malevolence that sent shivers through her core. Yet, amidst the terror, she sensed a flicker of anguish, a yearning for release that tugged at her empathetic heart. "What do you want?" she asked, her voice steady despite the tremors of fear that pulsed through her veins. The entity hesitated, its ethereal form trembling ever so slightly. "Release me from this torment," it pleaded, its voice a haunting whisper that seemed to echo within the depths of Emily's being. Compassion welled up within Emily as she gazed into the entity's tortured eyes. She understood the weight of its pain, the darkness that had bound it to the house for centuries, She saw the essence of a lost soul, longing for redemption and the chance to find solace beyond the confines of this haunted dwelling. "I will help you find peace," she vowed, her voice filled with determination and compassion as she made a solemn pact with the spirit that stood before her. Emily embarked on a quest to uncover the truth behind the spirit's suffering, piecing together fragments of its past from dusty archives and weathered journals that lay forgotten in the depths of the house. Through the yellowed pages, she unraveled a tragic tale, a tale of lost love, betrayal, and unfinished business that had bound the spirit to this place of eternal torment. With each revelation, the entity's hold on the house weakened, its ethereal presence waning as the light of understanding and empathy seeped into its essence. Emily, armed with newfound knowledge, performed a ritual of release, guiding the spirit toward the light it had yearned for all these years. As the spirit dissipated, a profound silence enveloped the room, and the oppressive atmosphere that had permeated the house seemed to dissipate, replaced by a newfound tranquility. The air felt lighter, as if the weight of centuries had been lifted. And the haunted house stood silent, its walls no longer echoing with anguished whispers. Emily emerged from the darkness, forever changed by her encounter with the supernatural. The horrors she had faced had not broken her spirit. Instead, they had ignited a flame of resilience and compassion within her. She had witnessed the transformative power of understanding and empathy, and she vowed to carry this newfound wisdom with her throughout her life's journey. She realized that the haunted house was a metaphor for the human condition, a reminder that each of us carries our own shadows and demons, and it is through understanding, compassion, and the willingness to confront our fears that we can release the darkness that binds us. As she stepped out into the moonlit night, her heart filled with a sense of triumph and a profound appreciation for the mysteries of life. She cast a final glance at the haunted house, its aura transformed from one of malevolence to one of hope, a beacon for those who dare to confront their fears and delve into the depths of the unknown. The darkness that had once consumed the house was replaced by a glimmer of hope, a testament to the power of facing our deepest fears, of finding the strength to release the darkness within ourselves and others. And as Emily walked away, she carried with her the knowledge that sometimes the most terrifying tales can harbor the greatest lessons. They remind us that even in the face of unspeakable horrors, there's always a flicker of light waiting to guide us home.